so the next thing we're going to demonstrate is called the McKenzie push-up. It's an exercise to get your low back to stretch this way, and it's a nice exercise for getting everything loosened up when your low back has been stiff and yet remaining safe for a low back that might be tender and a bit uncomfortable to move in that direction in the first place. So this is a nice way to loosen things up. So we'll start out with you on your stomach. Hands are right by your shoulders. They're there for stability. We're not going to be pushing up with the hands. They're just there for balance. So we'll start this exercise out. You want to flex both hips to ground your base into the mat. And then we're going to use the back muscles only to lift yourself up nice and high as you comfortably can. If you feel any pinching in your back, you want to lower yourself right back down to the mat. Let everything relax. Let your hips relax. Let your back relax. And then set the hips again into the mat. Lift your back up. And you want to do between 5 and 10 lifts just using your back muscles. And then right back down until you go into the hold. So what we're looking for with those 5 to 10 warm-ups is that you get a nice even contraction through your whole back and you don't have any focal point that's pinching in your back. If you feel a focal pinching, you need to lower yourself right back down, let everything relax, and do a few more reps. So we'll say that we've gotten our nice even contraction here. Arms will come in and just balance right here, and then I'm going to let my arms take all the weight as the hips relax and the low back relaxes. We're just going to stay here for a minute, and the thing you want to note in this position is that the low back is relaxed and the lowest ribs are touching the mat. So from this position, you want to use a little bit of arm strength to pull yourself mostly forward, but a little bit up. And the thing that you should be feeling here is a stretch in your low back, not at belt line typically, but up a bit higher. If you feel any pinching in your low back or discomfort, lower yourself right back down and try again. Flex the hips, bring yourself up with just your arms, and then balance using the arms, let all the muscles soften, and you're going to pull forward to here. As soon as you're done with this exercise, lower yourself back down, and you want to bring your legs forward and curl your back the other way in child's pose. Once you're used to doing this exercise, you might choose to stay in that up position in the McKenzie push-up for as much as a minute or two, but it depends on the individual, and I would suggest at first that you just bring yourself up, feel a nice stretch or lengthening in those back muscles, and then lower yourself right back down, fold out the other way to child's pose, and then